Now, the political tug-of-war in Tamil Nadu only intensifies, with Prime Minister Modi taking aim at Chief Minister M.K. Stalin's stance on funding, language policy and delimitation. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Stalin pushing for Prime Minister to promise Tamil Nadu that the upcoming delimitation will not affect the seat sharing, the state's seat representation in Lok Sabha. Take a look.
It is the battle for hearts and minds of Tamil Nadu. Amid an escalating war over three-language policy and possible delimitation, Prime Minister Narendra Modi fact-checked Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Stalin for habitually crying denial of funds to the state.
2014 से पहले की तुलना में 3 गुना ज्यादा पैसा सेंटर से दिया गया है। जब इंडी अलायंस की सरकार थी, डीएमके उस सरकार में विराजमान थे, तब जितना पैसा मिला उससे 3 गुना मोदी सरकार ने दिया है। इसके बावजूद भी कुछ लोगों को बिना कारण रोते रहने की आदत है, वो रोते रहते हैं।
The Prime Minister asked Stalin why Stalin is yet to introduce MBBS course in Tamil language.
हमारा प्रयास है कि देश के नौजवानों को डॉक्टर बनने के लिए एब्रॉड जाने की मजबूरी ना रहे। बीते सालों में तमिलनाडु को 11 नए मेडिकल कॉलेज मिले।
The Prime Minister also wondered if Stalin's push for Tamil is genuine.
मैं तो कभी-कभी हैरान हो जाता हूं, तमिलनाडु के कुछ नेताओं की चिट्ठियां जब मेरे पास आती है, कभी भी कोई नेता तमिल भाषी में सिग्नेचर नहीं करता है।
Earlier in the day, Chief Minister Stalin skipped Modi's Pamban Bridge unveiling defying protocol and sent a fair delimitation demand instead.
இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியின் மூலமாக உங்கள் மூலமாக தமிழ்நாட்டுக்கு வரக்கூடிய மாண்புமிகு பிரதமர் மோடி அவர்களை நான் கேட்க விரும்புவது, தமிழ்நாட்டு மக்களுக்கு ஏற்பட்டுள்ள நியாயமான அச்சத்தை நீங்க போக்கணும். தென் மாநிலங்கள் உள்ளிட்ட மக்கள் தொகையை கட்டுப்படுத்தின மாநிலங்களோட தொகுதி விழுக்காடு குறையாது என்கிற உறுதிமொழியை தமிழ்நாட்டு மண்ணில் நின்று நீங்க வழங்கணும். அதுக்கான அரசியலமைப்பு சட்ட திருத்தத்தை நாடாளுமன்றத்திலையும் நிறைவேற்றணும். இது ஏதோ வெறும் தொகுதியோட எண்ணிக்கை பத்தின கவலை மட்டும் இல்ல, இது நம்ம அதிகாரம், உரிமைகள் மற்றும் எதிர்கால நிலங்களை பத்தின கவலை. புதுச்சேரியோடு சேர்த்து 40 எம்பிக்கள் இருக்கும்போது தமிழ்நாட்டின் குரலை நாடாளுமன்றத்தில் நசுக்கிறாங்க. இந்த எண்ணிக்கையும் குறைஞ்சா தமிழ்நாட்டை ஒழிச்சிடுவாங்க, நசுக்கிடுவாங்க.
The ruling DMK has claimed Hindi imposition in Tamil Nadu by centre, a charge rejected by BJP. Former Finance Minister Chidambaram claimed Modi government's larger grant for Tamil Nadu is due to India's much larger GDP numbers now, compared to UPA years. Will Modi's big counter help BJP win the battle of perceptions in Tamil Nadu? With Pramod Madhav in Rameshwaram, Bureau Report, India Today.
The fact is, viewers, we're still about a year away from elections in the state of Tamil Nadu, yet we are witnessing intense political face-offs where one issue after the other is concerned. Why so? I want to bring in quickly for a larger political analysis, Shekhar Iyer, senior journalist, Sumant C. Raman, political analyst. Mr. Raman, the fact is, delimitation is not even going to be a big factor where, you know, perception-wise, yes, but on the ground, no, where it comes down to the elections coming in next year. Yet, we are seeing so much commentary around it. Why?
I think Mr. Stalin is playing to his party's strengths. The DMK has always gone with the theory that, the center is out to discriminate against Tamil Nadu, and they've played the victim card very successfully, whether it be in terms of Hindi imposition, whether it be in terms of funds being sanctioned from the center to the state. So they've played this card very successfully, and electorally it has given them great dividends. So Mr. Stalin now needs an issue to take on the BJP and pit this as a BJP versus DMK kind of a battle, because there is a general underlying sentiment against the BJP in the state, which he wants to capitalize on. Having said that, I felt a little sad, Preeti. The Prime Minister, does not seem to think very highly of the intelligence of the Tamil people. To say that in the UPA era, less funds were being given and now more funds are being given. I mean, the GDP has grown significantly over the last 15 years. So obviously, every state in the country has received more funds in the last 10 years than they received before that. So what is it trying to say? I mean, he is not trying to show the proportion or percentage of funds. And as far as delimitation is concerned, there is no clarity provided. So far, the government has not come out with a categorical assurance saying your proportionate representation will not be affected. They're being very clever with words. They're saying the number of seats you have will not be impacted. You will not lose any number of seats. To say that Tamil Nadu, which has 39 seats, will go up to 47, but UP will go up from 75 to 150 is absurd. We are still not losing the number of seats from 40. We are from 39. We are going up to 47. So nobody, neither the Prime Minister nor Mr. Amit Shah, have categorically given an assurance on what formula will be used for delimitation. I think Mr. Stalin is playing it very smart here. These are issues that have some resonance, and he's trying to go to town taking those issues in the run-up to the elections in 26.
Shikharaya, then one fails to understand, because we understand why Stalin is doing it, keeping in mind the current political context, because you have different alignments also coming in together, where actor, where there are other, AIDMK, actor Vijay, all of that coming in. But Shikharaya, why is the BJP also doubling down where the language war is concerned, delimitation is concerned?
No, I think the Prime Minister could have been much more harder, but he didn't do that. In fact, I think it's a signaling to the Tamil Nadu people at large that there has been no discrimination against Tamil Nadu, whether it comes to central projects, infrastructure projects. Preeti, the first time Stalin and Modi were together on a platform, that was in Chennai, when Prime Minister had gone, that's at the beginning of the term, where that turned out to be a kind of a Stalin one-sided attack on Modi, saying that you have not done this for Tamil Nadu. That was at the beginning of the term. And after that, Stalin tried to be, then there were no direct attacks on Prime Minister. And during when the DMK was in the opposition, they had even run a campaign, Go Back Modi. But then after coming to power, they started meeting, and even Stalin sent Udayanidhi to meet the Prime Minister to invite him for that national games in Chennai. There has been blow hot, blow cold kind of thing from on the DMK side. Now with the elections approaching, for instance, even a subject like delimitation. Now nothing has happened on this yet, because the delimitation is to follow a census. The census has not yet been signaled. People expect it to take place in 2026. And that is going to take a year long. Then those figures will be collated. Then subsequent to that, that may be sometime in 2027, mid of 2027, then a delimitation commission will be set up. That commission will go around. No statement from the center officially has come when the census would take place or on the delimitation. All that Amit Shah had said in response to Stalin's charge that the number of seats, Lok Sabha seats of Tamil Nadu will go down from 39 to 31. To that, Amit Shah had said, no, that will never happen. Subsequent to that, DMK has been organizing meeting of chief ministers from the south. Yes, there is a good argument why the delimitation, population alone should not be the basis for reorganizing the Lok Sabha seats. That's a different subject. But Stalin wants to use this because he hopes, just as Dr. Sumant Raman said, Hindi has been a very convenient tool, and it has given dividend in several elections to DMK right from 67, and they want to use it now again. Because the problem for the DMK this time, despite, there is a division in the opposition and there is no any united move against the DMK, there are still doubts because of high anti-incumbency factors, particularly on the issue of corruption.
Right. Sumansi Raman, I want to bring you in on this again, because there also seems to be a certain amount of desperation from the DMK where the current political context is concerned, because you have an actor, Vijay, who's making all the right, noises where it comes down to the youth. There clearly is a connect. All of that in perspective could be the very reason why we see this hyperbole.
I think the DMK is playing it smart. At the moment, they've got their alliance rock solid, intact. The alliance which got 46% of the vote in the Lok Sabha elections last year. The problem is, why is the BJP going so hard on all these issues now? It is completely inexplicable. It hurts their alliance partner. The AIADMK and the DMK have very similar points of view on delimitation, on the language issue, on NEET, on so many issues. They have identical standpoints, both the Dravidian parties. So by actually going hard, that is why, Preeti, again and again, there is this suspicion that the BJP is playing some kind of a game. It makes zero sense for them to go so hard against.
But what is that game, Mr. Raman?
The game potentially is to maybe even engineer a defeat in 2026 for the alliance, and then cannibalize the AIADMK and become the principal opposition party in the state. Now that is the suspicion within the AIADMK, which is getting strengthened by all this. There is no action being taken.
Shekhar Iyer, I don't have that much time, but do you concur?
One quick point.
Yeah, make your point, sir. Make your point. Yes, make your.
Have you heard of a scam called, alleged scam called the 2G scam? Do you know what who the prosecuting agency is? Do you know what progress has happened in the last 5 years since the judgment has come? Why? So all of this is making people increasingly suspicious. The prosecuting agency is the CBI. Who does the CBI come under for all practical purposes? And it's moving, it's moving, I wouldn't say at a snail's pace, because even a snail will have some movement.
All right, fair point. But Shekhar Iyer, do you concur with the conspiracy theory of Sumansi Raman that one possibility that many are actually exploring is, because it's the question that I asked you, Shekhar Iyer, it's inexplicable on why the BJP is doubling down on these issues, because they're putting their potential partner AIADMK in a tight spot. The PMK has already spoken out against them. Why are they making a noise about the likes of delimitation, language wars, when they don't really need to?
No, actually, they are on a campaign. I mean, there are several conspiracy theories, Preeti. There are several conspiracy theories. I can go on naming at least 6 theories which are in operation in Tamil Nadu today. But the point is the BJP has been making it right from the beginning, since Annamalai undertook an aggressive campaign from 2021 election onwards, or even earlier also. The BJP's approach is to eventually emerge as an alternative political ideology compared to the Dravidian ideology. So this is going to be a long-drawn affair. But at the moment, BJP is more concerned about ensuring consolidation of opposition votes. That is why all these move about, trying to reach out to ADMK and trying to have a seat arrangement and all that. But when it comes to ideology, the BJP cannot send a signal that they are somehow scared of the Dravidian parties.
Okay. All right, fair point. We're going to have you both in days to come, but very, very interesting. We're still about a year away from elections in Tamil Nadu, but you're discussing them with the same fervor as we are the Bihar elections. Appreciate both of you for joining us.